The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Mabuhay and welcome to the new channel. Our passion transforms a community that sees all things new. This is King Gonzalez streaming live from Quezon City, and you guys are watching the 51st episode of the 4th season of Realty Realities. You want to mention it now? Yes, how many days before Christmas? It's 36 days before Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. But like in this show, sabi nga natin, Christmas isn't just the day. Christmas should be every day. Because every day, we should be giving our love just as Christ gave our love or his love to us. And it's not just in Christmas, but every day. So a good Saturday afternoon to everybody. Marami pong salamat for streaming live and for watching us here at Realty Realities at the new channel. So marami ding salamat sa mga sponsors who have continued to put their support in our show. Sino ba sila? You have Vista Residences. If you're looking for condominiums that are strategically located near your offices, or your homes, or your first home, or your kids' schools, then there's Vista Residences. We also have, our sponsor whom we featured last week, Oh My Home. If you want to have the choicest of choices in terms of properties for sale and for rent here in the Philippines, then just go visit ohmyhome.com. We also have our media partner, Business Mirror. If you want a broader look at today's business, then go to businessmirror.com.ph. Shift Coffee. Thank you. If you want to be perked up on a Saturday afternoon, then go to Shift Cafe. Last but definitely not the least, yes, can we have the camera pointed here? Yes, this is Q Bags by Candy, by the comedian, Miss Candy Pangilinan. So thank you for supporting the show. And it's not just displayed there. It's there because we give out Q Bags by Candy simply by joining the game called Ask and You Shall Receive. Simply ask us a question or ask our guest a question. And whoever is the first person to ask the question, just put it in the comment section. We'll get for yourself this cute, white, also pure bag from Q Bags by Candy. Okay, So, what do we have this Saturday afternoon? Guys, season 4, we've been focusing on you, the buyers, right? We've given you the different choices that you have in Vista Residences. Meron mga ready for occupancy units all over the metro. And there's Costa Vista in Boracay. Last week, we've also featured and showcased how to use Oh My Home app on your phones as well as the website. And you've seen the different properties there are for sale. But, after you've done your searching for your house, and most of you are probably looking for your first home, your dream home, diba? What next? That's the question. What next after napili mo na yung Vista condominium that's right for you, 'di ba? Or napili mo na yung property, no, depende, no, kung gusto mo vacant lot, diyan sa Makati. What do you do next? And it's such a pity when you hear stories of, alam mo, King, ano bro, bakit ka ba malungkot? Alam mo, King, naisahan ako. Naisahan ka na, nino, ni misis ba yan? Talagang papaisa ka kung si misis yan. Hindi, King, eh. Hindi nga, eh. Naisahan ako ng contractor. Papaano nangyari yun? Wala, eh. Nakilala ko lang sa kung saan man, and then got the contractor, right? So, in most cases, right, when we've purchased our property already, sometimes, care of the assistance of the bank, right? We jump ship. We jump ship in a sense na nagmamadali tayo para maumpisahan kagad natin yung project. That we forget to do our due diligence. I mean, due diligence is something that you do when you buy your house, right? But when you've already bought your house, you have to do it again. And when I say due diligence, sino ba yang gagawa ng bahay mo? Or sino ba ang magde-design ng bahay mo? And who best to talk to us about this thing than our guest for this afternoon? So sino ba siya? She graduated at the university, the premier university of the Philippines, University of the Philippines, with a degree in fine arts. Okay. And then she pursued her dream of becoming an interior designer. So she topped her class from the Philippine School of Interior Design, PSID. And from then on, she jumped as consultant to different companies, where she became consultant to the malls, consultant to hospitals, and also consultant to Bisaza. Ayan, familiar sa inyo, no? Those who watched our episode on Bisaza Mosaic Tiles, also consultant for Bisaza. And then, she put up her own company, which she leads as the principal and the prime designer of KDG Interiors. Walang iba. Put our hands together for Miss Kathleen Peach Grey.
Hi, King. Hi, everyone. Thank you
Hi.
for having me.
Yes. Thank you for heeding our call, because we've been messaging you a couple of times, but I know because of your busy schedule, no? Napaka-busy naman kasi ng KDG talaga. You see it everywhere. Ah, eto na. Eto na tayo.
Yes, correct. I'm very grateful that you invited me to talk about my passion, interior design, and help our viewers on how they can, what they can do, no, to build their homes.
Oo. Ako, my wife and we've personally experienced the services of KDG. And it's just so amazing, no, na we live in a small house, right? But when an interior designer, a primera like Miss Kathleen here comes into the picture, all of a sudden, that small house becomes something that's homey, that's nice, that's livable. So, ang question that usually props in the minds of people, no, yung hindi naman familiar sa industriya, ano nga ba, Peach, yung difference ng isang arkitekto sa isang interior designer?
Okay. Of course, architects yan. Allied professions naman kami with architecture.
Mhm.
So, tied in yung discipline namin dalawa. But in a nutshell, architects, they design buildings, while the interior designers design the interiors of the
Mhm.
building, which includes the furniture, fixtures, tapos storage. Interior designers, ang isa sa concern namin, no, is the lifestyle of the people living in that space. The
Mhm.
end
Mhm.
user always, yun yung goal namin, yung end user. So, pag-aaralan namin yung galaw nila, yung gusto
Aha.
nila, um, more than yung aesthetic. Syempre, ano na lang yan bonus na lang yan na laging maganda pag nag-interior design, no?
Yeah,
Pero
yeah.
hindi lahat alam ng mga tao na may science to it, tsaka talagang you have to be passionate, you have to know yung end user talaga. Kasi sila yung maka-experience ng space di ba?
Yeah, yeah. So it's really asking about like kung ano yung trabaho nung tao. Ganun ba 'yun? You ask about anong trabaho nyo, ano yun, anong favorite color mo ba, sir?
Yes,
Yeah,
oo.
you do that, you do that.
Yes. Actually, I get to know my clients first, no?
Mhm.
Kasi kunyari, may mag-request sa akin na, Peach, I really want a minimalist house. Gusto ko yung Muji type, wala
Mhm. Mhm.
masyadong gamit, ganyan. Of course, as an interior designer, sobrang dali lang gawin nun di ba? But you have to
Yeah.
assess the client.
Yeah.
Kaya ba niya yung ganong lifestyle? Because the minimalist house comes with a lifestyle. Hindi pwedeng
Okay.
mahilig ka mag-online shopping, hindi pwedeng mahilig ka hoard ng mga gamit kasi it won't work for you. But a good interior designer will come up with solutions na kakayanin mong maging minimalist yung house. Yung interior designer mo, mag-inject na lang siya ng storage,
Mhm. Mhm.
concealed storage facilities dun sa house mo para you
Mhm.
can still achieve the minimalist look and at the same time, yung lifestyle mo ng pagko-collect, malalagay mo pa rin dun sa space na yun. Ma-enjoy mo pa rin yung
Parang
gusto.
na-challenge ako dun sa sinabi mong Peach na minimalist. Pwede ba 'yan sa may mga 3 bata pang anak?
Kaya
Yang
nila.
yang yang minimalist na na designing na 'yan.
Yes,
Kaya naman.
kaya naman. Yeah.
Alright, alright. Yeah, nung sinasabi mo about, interiors, no? Kasi before going on to the show, I just imagined, what's the difference between an architect and interior designer. And pinunto mo nga na yung arkitekto, 'di ba, designs the whole house. Like
Yes.
specializes on how it would look from the outside, right? Kasi gano'n naman 'yun eh. O mag-imagine ka nga ng dream house mo, 'di ba? The drawing ang dinrawing lang naman yung labas eh, 'di ba? Pero yung how it would look inside, base nga doon sa behavior din ng mga nung may-ari ng bahay, yun yung sa inyo. Kaya
Yes.
pala interior, 'di ba? Kaya pala
Mismo.
interior. Oo, tama, tama. But again, it's complementary. Ay, yun na. Sabi mo kanina, allied with the architects. Kasi it should be also complementary, 'di ba? Kasi hindi naman pwedeng parang ang design mo sa labas, paano ba yun? Mediterranean design ka tapos sa loob iba yung ibang concept. Pwede bang gano'n?
Yes. Well, iba-iba kung yun yung preference
Mhm.
ng client, then go for it, di ba? Pero as much as possible, it should be cohesive.
Aha, aha, aha. and you are the type who was brutally frank. Ganun ka ba, ma'am? You're brutally frank when a client tells you na, ay, ganito gusto ko eh. Tapos off. Paano? Paano mo hina-handle yun?
Tough question, no? Maraming ganyan eh. Maraming ganyan eh.
Yeah,
Pero
yeah.
at the end of the day, sino bang titira sa bahay? Hindi naman ako eh. 'Di ba?
Mm, mm,
Always when I
mm,
design, I respect yung views ng homeowner.
yeah,
Kailangan
yeah.
ma-meet ko yung challenge na yon. So,
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I always give advice. Hindi ito lang naman yung ID mo to give advice, suggestions, ganyan. But at the end of the day, kailangan happy yung client. Yun yung lagi kong goal, happy yung client. So,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to really find ways how to educate your client kung ano
Mhm,
yung
mhm, mhm,
better. Pero
mhm.
kung hindi talaga, then baka ikaw yung kailangan mag-educate sa sarili mo, di ba?
Ah, yeah,
So,
yeah. Uh-huh.
so it's also give and take. You learn from them, they learn from you.
Mhm, mhm. That's good. Oh, speaking of designing, right? Um, I guess there's a particular specialization, right? Like for us brokers, I'm a broker, but I don't sell houses or condos. I specialize in commercial properties, both for lease and sale. How about si KDG naman? Is there a specific thing that you specialize in?
We do houses, we do showrooms. The recent one that we finished is actually a hospital. That's my favorite project. Iba-iba. So it's always a
Uh,
challenge. Pero
uh-huh.
pinakamarami kasi, like, based on experience, ang pinakamarami bahay for me. So,
Yeah,
syempre,
yeah.
nasi-specialize ko yung bahay because of the demand. But
Mhm,
whatever it
mhm,
is naman, na pag-aralan naman sa school yan, um, whatever it is that you want me to do, kaya naman gawin. But and in terms of style, I am the type of designer na yun nga, I want yung perfect sa lifestyle nyo. And
mhm,
second, gusto ko yung madaling i-maintain. I'm a
mhm,
very
mhm,
practical designer. Hindi siya yung porket uso, trendy, um, yung I want my designs to never go out of style. And then at the
uh-huh.
same time, madali i-maintain. Hindi yung palit ka agad. Magastos kasi. So medyo matipid ako eh. So
Yeah,
yon,
yeah.
ko yung mga magastos. Medyo magastos.
Oo, practical. Yan,
Eh,
yan. Dun sa mga naghahanap, ng practical na interior designer, mamaya, ipa-flash natin yung contact number ni Ma'am Peach for you to contact her. Sige, I'm just curious, right? It's good that you've said uh um your style and the different designs that you've mentioned. Um no preference, 'di ba? No preference, just nagkakataon lang na mas maraming bahay nga naman na nagpapa-design, so yun yung marami kayong ginagawa. Now I'm curious, how does these look like? I'm a visual person, so I want to see how it looks like. Can we pull out some pictures, please, of some of the designs? Wow, the contact. All right, sige. Oh yeah, yeah. The contact number is already there. So if you want to take a picture, please do. There's the contact number of our interior designer guest. Okay, can we go on to the next, please?
ayan. So King, this is the
Uh-huh.
hospital that I was talking about, no? Our design here is um, biophilic. So, nag-inject kami dito ng um, nature, elements of nature. So, may wood, may greens,
Ah,
natural finishes, ganyan. Because,
nakakagulat naman. Nakala ko hotel eh.
no, this is a hospital. So, ano siya, parang when you design for wellness and healing, gusto mo
Uh-huh.
yung pasyente mabilis gumaling, di ba?
Mhm.
So, yun yung goal namin when we design this. And you know, the best thing here, yung pinaka-paborito ko dito, is this picture sa baba, yung third picture sa baba. So, these are the waiting areas. Actually, the three pictures pala sa baba, no? These are the
Mm.
waiting areas sa surgery sa ICU, ganyan.
Wow.
Kasi I remember specifically when my dad was in the hospital, na surgery siya, nakaupo lang kami sa kung saan. So wala, it was very, parang inconvenient. Nag-worry ka na dun sa loved one mo, tapos di ka pa comfortable, di ba? So these ones, we designed, parang siya, pods that you can sleep. Tapos, sa taas niya, dun mo lalagay yung luggage mo, tapos sa baba niya may mga drawers na nakalock, so for yung mga mas importanteng mga bagay. No? So yan, tapos may charging station sila, may sariling nightlight, ganon. Tapos may areas din for like watching TV and lounging around. Yan.
Yeah, it really looks like, alam naman natin yan di ba? Pag nagsi-staycation tayo sa hotels yung the feeling that it gives us, di ba? Pagpasok mo pa lang na lobby, parang, uy, lalo na kung malamang pagpasok mo sa hospital na yan, parang healing na kaagad yung yung dating.
Yes. And at the same time, it's also not intimidating. So yun yung gusto namin na approach, parang welcoming siya. So yun.
Nice. What do we have next, please?
So these are still from the hospital. So yan yung room niya. And then the doctor's quarters. Yun. Syempre, when you design for the hospital, when we were designing for this one, hindi lang naman pasyente yung iniisip, di ba? So you also think about the staff, the doctors. So dapat confident sila, maganda yung place nila to stay in.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful.
And then this is the outdoor area, canteen. Yan. So parang hindi masyadong hospital yung dating, di ba?
Talaga ba?
Yes.
Talaga ba? Wow. Next, please.
This is a showroom also that we did for a developer. And
it looked like I can't tell the difference between the hospital and the showroom already because it feels so homey. So showroom, yeah, nice. Sige.
Ayan, this is also for that developer, naman yung amenity areas nila. This is one of the first ones that I did. Siguro 10 years ago na to. So as you can see, parang the style that I love to do talaga is yung timeless. Hindi pa uso yung dati, rotating TV walls. So gumawa na kami niya like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
So this one, yung TV na naka-point, na malapit sa dining area. So pag inikot mo yan, the other area naman is the living room.
What do you mean? Yung TV na nandyan sa bottom right screen?
Yes. Yan.
Oh, yeah?
So, iniikot siya.
Alright. Okay, tapos, okay. Yung part ng interior designing also there is that the fans, was that a concept of yours as well? Yung mga antique na fans?
Yeah, so lang yan, mga accessories lang. I don't think those work anymore.
Alright. Nice.
Ayan. So, it's still the same unit. Ayan siya. So, where is it? Ayun, yung TV. So, ito naman, nakaharap siya sa living room.
And then, timeless Kasi, di ba, mo, kung had you not mentioned the 10 years, I would still think that this is something that was made just recently. Right? Because, yeah, ganyan yung mga nakikita natin.
Yeah, so...
And then rotating TVs, grabe.
Yeah, naalala ko tuloy ito, bigla ko lang siyang, nag-flashback lang siya sa mind ko. Parang 10 years ago, gusto namin mag-design ng space-saving na table. So, ito naman siya sa bottom left part. Pero, hindi kami makahanap ng mechanism. Wala kami mahanap dito. Hindi pa available or baka hindi lang kami magaling mag-source nung time na yun, no? Pero hindi namin mahanap. So, what we did, gumamit kami nung hinge sa bintana. So,
okay.
So, yun yung story nung na yan.
Yung kwadrado na yan na nasa kaliwa, yun yung paa nung table, tama?
Yes, yung parang frame.
Parang
so,
frame, parang frame.
Pagkama siya, tas yun. Yung table siya.
Yung interior designing is really maximized sa din no? Sa limited space for condominium owners, no?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
And
So ito medyo malaki-laki to.
ano to, showroom din to eh. Townhouse naman siya.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, I think 10 years ago din to. Medyo matagal na din to eh.
Nice.
This is the very first project that I did. Um, yan. Very, very first ones in Avida, New Manila. So gusto ng client, gusto ko ng colors. Yun yung bilin niya sa akin.
Mm-hmm. Ano eh, no? It's such a relief to have interior designers because I've also tried, to do this and that in our home, right? At siguro yung mga iba dyan gets their inspiration from going to IKEA. Pero alam nyo guys, iba eh. Iba yung nag-execute ng taong yun na mismo yung pinag-aralan. And she knows, they know where to source specific things to make it all combined and so nice. Okay, next. What?
This one naman is a house in Quezon City na actually styling lang kami dito. So you just change the furniture. So you have to tie in yung mga colors.
So that's also part of what you guys do, no? Hindi naman necessarily that when I get an interior designer, that you'll change everything.
Yeah.
Na kung ano yung existing dun sa bahay, di ba? Lalaruin nyo na lang, tapos right. Ganda. Sige, can we have we've noticed that yes, we've gone hospitals. Are there any projects, Ma'am Peach, na mall projects?
I worked for nag-work naman ako sa malls, no? So ayan, we
So
don't
styling, with malls, what do you do? Like styling of what specific things? Are those the Christmas displays or ano yun, the look of the mall inside?
actually I was with engineering department in engineering and design, no?
Mhm.
So meron silang tinatap na foreign designers at saka
Mhm.
architects architects, but kami we don't really design it, we just follow
Okay.
what's given to us.
All right. Sige. Well, I guess people have been waiting because I got a message asking me, King, ano ba yung sinasabi mong important things before we build our home? Well, kanina nga, pinakita na namin sa inyo, no, ng konti na ito yung ito dapat ang itsura ng magiging bahay nyo sa loob. Pero, bago tayo umabot dyan, what are the steps, right? You've already bought your home, you've already bought your condominium unit from Vista Residences, right? What do you do next? At yan, pag-uusapan natin with the help of our interior designer, Peach Grey, after a few reminders from our sponsors. So just hold on to your seat and we will be right back. Hey, good afternoon once again. And you guys are watching Realty Realities here at the new channel. What is the new channel? Well, you guys are watching us. Yes, it's not just Realty Realities that we have here, it's an alternative online platform for people on the go. And when we say online, it's 24/7 anywhere you are, just as long as you have a cell phone or you have a gadget, you have your laptop, you can watch us anytime. You just visit the new channel on our Facebook page. And we're also on different media platforms. We have YouTube, we have Instagram, we have Apple Podcast, right? Yes, watch Realty Realities every Saturdays at 4 p.m. But watch our other shows as well. Check it out. I advise you after this show, go to the new channel Facebook page and then try to click on any of the shows that we've just played, right? So because there are shows for particular interest. If you are interested in investing, there's money and more. If you're interested in inspirational stories, you have COVID stories, you have mom inspirations, right? A lot. So my advice, please, after the show, go to hashtag TNC now or the new channel, right? Okay, we're back here at Realty Realities, the episode 51st. Would you imagine? Umabot na po tayo ng 51st. And kami po ako personally, I would like to thank you for supporting our show. But then again, we wouldn't be here without the support of Vista Residences, of Oh My Home, of Business Mirror, of Shift Cafe, and of Q Bags by Candy. And speaking of Q Bags by Candy, any of you who ask the first question by putting in your question here in the comment section gets for yourself this lovely bag from Q Bags by Candy. All right, so who do we have this afternoon? We have the principal interior designer of KDG Interiors. Let's bring back Kathleen Peach Grey.
Hi, King. I'm
Yan,
back.
yan. Oh, ito ba? Ito ba?
Yeah, yeah.
Parang ano nga parang bagay dun sa suot mo, ma'am, oh.
Parang bagay sa akin yan.
Kaya nga. Parang alam na namin ang gift idea. No, you guys should check it out also. They're just on Facebook. Letter Q Bags by Candy, because they have magnificent choices that you can choose from. All right, ma'am. We're talking about kanina entrada ko muna is what is interior designing, right? And then also the sample of your design so that people will be awakened to what KDG Interiors has to offer. Ngayon, ma'am, pagtatrabahuin ka naman namin. Pinagtrabaho ka na namin kanina, pero ngayon, mas pagtatrabahuin ka namin. Okay, nabili ko na yung bahay na gusto ko. Alright, ito na yung lupa, 200 square meters sa Makati, no? Sa gilid ng Dasmariñas. Okay? Ngayon, ano ang next step na gagawin ko?
Okay, so meron ka ng lot.
Yes, yes.
We're talking about houses, ha? Kasi if you tell me na you want to build a commercial space, syempre iba yung first step natin.
Yes,
So
yes.
for houses,
Dream house, yes.
yung house nyo, number one, you set a realistic budget. Hindi pwedeng papasok ka na wala kang, parang kahit magkano, ganyan, di ba? No, cannot be. You have to we have to set a realistic budget. And ito medyo mahirap. You have to stick to it, di ba? So, may iba kasi na, may pera ka naman, na set ka ng budget mo, tapos may mga gusto kang ipadagdag. So,
Mhm.
lumalaki ng lumalaki, nawawala ka na dun sa talagang budget mo. Hindi
Uh-huh.
naman, tapos you have to do your research kasi sabi ko nga, realistic budget, um, magkano ba yung market price ngayon, di ba? Yung fair na going rate. And
Mhm.
then,
Mhm.
ayan na, may budget ka na, di ba? So, the next step naman is you look for the best professionals. Number one,
Mhm.
mag-hire ka muna ng architect mo. Yan. So, si
Ano
architect,
yan? Yung mga best architects ba, yung mga kaibigan mo na lang?
of course, meron din naman
Ah.
kaming with KDG, we also have architects na
Mhm.
naka-work namin together. And yung pareho kami ng mindset.
Aha.
Pareho kami ng business ethics. So, yon. May architect na, nakapili ka na ng architect. Si
Mhm.
architect naman, maghahanap siya ng allied professionals also, like yung mga engineers, structural engineer, mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, yan. So, si plumbing, master plumber, sanitary, and fire pro. So,
Mhm.
um, sasama niya yon sa team na bubuo ng house mo.
Mhm.
Tapos, may tip lang ako, no? When you look for your yung gusto mo na architect. So, paano ba maghanap
Mhm.
ng gusto mo na architect? So, syempre, hindi naman pwedeng, may kilala ako, ganyan. King, may kilala akong architect, siya lang
Ah,
kunin.
ah, aha.
So, you have to make sure first that yung design style ni architect, sakto dun sa design style na gusto mo.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yun yung first.
So how do you do it? You research, let's say, for example, you give me a name of an architect and you research and check him out on Facebook and the designs. Ganon, di ba?
Yes, yes. So, yan. And
Parang
then,
sinasabi ko dun sa intro na nagdo-due diligence ka rin para dun sa i-check out yung mga suppliers. Tama?
yes, correct. Yes,
Ah,
very good. So,
mm,
si architect, meron ka ng architect, pareho kayo ng design style, pareho kayo ng vision. Tapos,
mhm, mm,
meron ka na ring team ng engineers, no? So, good to go ka na.
mhm.
Good to go ka na. Meron ka na rin budget eh. And
Yeah.
then, siguro si architect, pwede kang maghingi sa kanya ng pictures ng ongoing projects niya or visit mo yung ongoing projects niya, ganyan, past projects niya. And then, personally, ang gusto ko, yung medyo may experience.
Mhm,
While
mhm.
I know that a lot of newly licensed architects, magagaling talaga sila. Pero it's just my personal choice na I go for someone with experience. So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
wala
I,
naman
I, I,
mali.
I I guess for the new architects, it really depends, no? Like, ano yan, since wala pang mga clientele, then it's their family and friends who,
Yes.
who, who support them.
Oh.
Okay, Ma'am Peach, sabi mo kanina, yung budget,
Mm.
ano yan eh, parang para sa akin, isa yan sa mga parang chicken and egg situations eh. Wherein, hmm, kung payat talaga yung funding ko for my housing development, then I would be able to tell you and dictate to you how much my budget is, right?
Yes.
Okay. Pagdating naman dun sa mga taong meron, 'di ba? Then ano bang usual sasabihin niya sa iyo? Sige Peach, open budget. Meron bang gano'n? Mga open budget ako. Ikaw nga ikaw nga magbigay sa akin kung magkano magkano talaga gagastusin ko sa ganitong kalaking bahay. Meron gano'n?
Meron gano'n. Of course, meron gano'n.
Mhm.
We don't take advantage of those people. No,
Alright.
we guide them. Um, ako, kasi architect yung una niyang kausap, hindi naman ID, if it's like
Yeah.
ground up. But let's
Yep.
say, the situation is condo, papagawa niya. If it's a condo kasi, you can directly engage the services of an interior designer, a licensed interior designer. I just have to
No,
stress.
okay. Okay. Yeah.
And then, sabihin niya, Peach, open budget ako. So, ikaw naman, you design according to the budget of,
Mhm.
you specify materials that yung pasok din sa budget niya. Depende
Mhm.
kung kahit payat yung budget mo, iisipan kita ng materials na papasok sa budget na yan.
Oh,
Pero kung
yeah.
reversed na wala siyang limit, what I always do is, I told you kanina, I'm a very practical designer. So, matipid akong tao. So, ayoko nung magagarbong hindi naman unnecessary. So, you take that. Ikaw na yung bahala dun sa...
Or do you give your clients, say, options? Oh, sir, ganito yung material, ganito yung presyo ng material. Pero there's another option. Do you present options in terms of materials that
Always.
you want to use?
Always. Let's say for cabinetries. Yung first na bibigay namin sa cabinets, let's say modular cabinets ang gusto niya. Syempre, yung talagang pinaka top of the line. Tapos, mas madali kasi doon ka sa pinakamataas, tapos bababa ka. So, yun yung una ko binibigay. Tapos sabihin, Peach, yung budget ko medyo kulang for that type of material. So, I present options. Tapos, at the end of the day, yun pa rin, no? Kailangan happy yung client. So, happy naman siya kasi ikaw naman yung mag-guide sa kanya dun sa materials na hindi naman masisira agad. Durable pa rin, presentable pa rin, ganyan.
Oh, yeah. Because most of the time, if it's something more expensive, then the durability is there compared to something that is lower priced. Tama ba yun? Tamang, observation yun?
Yes, kasi let's say nga, cabinets ulit yung, kasi ito pinakamadali
Yeah.
Example. So, example, cabinets, no? Mahal yung marine plywood, sasabihin ko. Marine plywood tayo. Tapos, Peach, bakit ito may nag-quote sa akin? Ang mura, parang just a fraction of yung quotation ng supplier mo isa. So, actual scenario.
Yeah.
So, sabi ko, sige, let me review ano ba yung binigay sa'yo.
Gusto mo nga, banggitin mo na, tsaka mag-shoutout ka na doon sa kliyente mo.
Wag.
Wag. Okay. Naka-apirma ng non-disclosure agreement. So, no mention. Okay, pagdating nung
sabi niya na quotation na mas mura dun sa kinote ng supplier na isa. Pagkita ko, that's why mura, because it's just particle board. Kahit ano pag sabihin mo, particle board is different from marine plywood. Kaya mura yan. Diba? It might look the same to you, pero in reality, lalo na kung sa kusina, sa banyo mo gagamitin yan, masisira yan agad. No?
Particle board yata yung mga nakikita ko sa Paco, Manila ng mga furniture. Furnitures.
Ayun.
Talaga? Nice.
Yeah. So, you have to be very careful also. Kailangan, alam mo yung pinapaquote mo kasi mamaya maloloko ka na di ba? So, yun yung ayaw natin mangyayari.
I think that's your cue. A lot of our viewers, those when I posted the show for this afternoon, reacted when I said, "Have you experienced being I think I used Tagalog, but being fooled by a contractor?" So, paano naman namin mapag-iingatan yung hard-earned money namin tapos tatakbuhan lang?
Ayan,
meron ka bang tips dyan?
Yan, medyo ayaw ko din yan kasi syempre construction is a booming business. Medyo lucrative naman din talaga business yan, no? So, kailangan very careful ka dun sa pagpagawa mo ng house mo tsaka pag-trust no, sa contractor na makukuha mo. So, the very first thing to do is background check. Number one talaga, background checking. Hindi pwedeng kilala lang ni kung sino. Hindi pwedeng nakita mo lang online. No, you have to check yung past projects niya. Kung kailangan maghanap ka ng kakilala na nakasubok na ng services nila, mas maganda, di ba? Kasi you have to make sure, okay ba siya na, reliable ba siya na contractor. Ganyan. And then, I personally look for past projects. Tapos, nag-hanap talaga ako ng connection
Uh,
Um,
uh,
Parang just to make sure, di ba? Kasi, ano mo sila papakilala mo sila sa client.
yeah,
And then what I
yeah.
do, normally, ang gusto ko sa contractor ko na nakukuha for my projects, yung licensed professional yung may-ari. So, pwedeng architect siya, civil
Mhm, mhm,
engineer, ganyan. So, meron ako, kasi at the back of my mind, kung magloko man yon or may mangyari man na hindi natin gusto,
mhm,
kunyari,
mhm.
architect yung kinuha mo, you can always go to UAP, yung
Yeah, yeah.
walang association. So, meron kang kahit pa paano protection. And
Uh-huh,
then, of
uh.
course, protect din nila yung license nila, pinaghirapan nila yun, di ba?
For interior designers ba, UAP din? Or
No,
there's another organization that covers you?
it's PIID, Philippine Institute of
Mhm,
Interior Designers. So yan, kung kailangan mo ng interior designer, punta ka sa PIID, they give you a list,
mhm.
tapos you can get
Oh,
in
yeah?
touch. Um,
Nice.
Medyo off topic, pero
Yeah,
you
go
have to
ahead.
hire a licensed designer versus yung interior decorator. Interior decorators are non-licensed, but
Okay.
they can decorate, they can
Mhm,
style your house, ganyan.
mhm,
So, depende sa kailangan mo.
mhm.
Kung kailangan mo naman, parang gusto ko lang change ng colors, then okay lang naman. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
encourage, of course, getting the licensed professionals.
I guess especially when it's something that's high-ticketed projects already, 'di ba? Na ang
Yes.
hirap na ipagkatiwala yung, well, kahit nga 100,000, ang hirap na ipagkatiwala yung 100,000 na pinaghirapan mo sa hindi pa rin, I mean, yeah, sorry for the term, lisensyadong designer. Well, I feel you guys because this is also the same thing that we as licensed brokers also experience, right?
Mhm.
Uh, Medyo off topic, but since it's also related to the topic, there are even times wherein uh, yung certain agents certain agents, no, are even more demanding than the brokers, than the licensed brokers. So it's a no-no. And sabi nga ni Ma'am Peach kanina, at least if the person is licensed, then you can always go to organizations and the authorities na, 'di ba, isumbong nyo. Eh di mawawalan siya ng lisensya.
Yes.
All right.
Sometimes it's not about, kasi sinasabi nila, if I get an interior designer, mahal. Ganyan, di ba? Pero, syempre, meron ko pa rin yung, um, you minimize the risk of mistakes, lalo na yung
Mhm.
cost of
Mhm.
construction mistakes. Same goes
Mhm.
with construction, no, contractors. Punta ka sa
Mhm.
hindi lisensyado, or kunyari, foreman lang,
Mhm.
walang
Mhm.
guidance ng architect or engineer. Punta ka sa ganon, no? Um, Meron at meron costly construction mistakes. So, yun yung ayaw
Oo.
natin, no? So, mas maganda kung didiretso ka na sa tama.
Oo.
Sa list.
Meron nga tayong kaibigan na itatago na lang natin sa pangalang MJ na yung kinukuwento mo ngayon parang gano'n yata yung experience niya na foreman yung yung
Ganun.
gumawa at oo, oo. Ah, well, meron din namang authorities para humabol dun sa mga foreman, pero hindi na siya yung authorities kagaya ng sinasabi nating PIID or UAP, kundi
Yeah.
alagad alagad na ng batas.
Yes. Hindi naman, yung mga foreman, yan, love ko yan kasi
Mm, mm,
magagaling din naman
mm,
sila sa
mm.
site, no? Ang
True,
sa akin
true.
lang, it's best talaga with the proper guidance of a licensed
Mhm.
professional.
Yeah, yeah. True, true.
Yan.
Of course, kami din, no? As brokers, we love the foreman. Pero yun nga eh, there's a specific limitation to what they can do, right?
Yes.
If not, kung say for example, sabi mo nga kanina, Peach, 'di ba? Meron interior decorator. Pero meron ding limitasyon dun sa pwede niyang gawin as an interior decorator. So same with the foreman. Kung meron kang something lang na nasira sa bahay mo, hindi mo na kailangan magpunta sa architect, 'di ba? Or sa contractor. Dediretso ka na dun sa foreman. So Yeah. Specific specializations uh are meant for, specific things. And alam naman natin kung paano natin mawe-weigh 'yon. Ah, yung kanina, you mentioned, Ma'am Peach, na yung i-check, meron akong isang kaibigan na sabi niya sa akin, "O King, meron ka bang mare-recommend?" And kasi yun talaga yung important, that you have of course, mas maganda if you have a first-hand experience of the service of the person already. But if not, yung first-hand experience ng either kapamilya mo or ng kaibigan mo. Kasi siya magva-vouch dun sa tao eh. So may nag-message sa akin, "Oh, King, kailangan ko ng magre-renovate ng bahay namin na contractor." At yun, nakasakto. Sabi ko, "Oh, kaka-renovate lang nung bahay namin." So ito yung experience ko sa kanila, 'di ba? So it's always best that you have, kung sa job offers nga yan, Ma'am Peach, ang tawag diyan, 'di ba, references, job references,
Yes, correct.
'di ba?
Mahirap na, di ba? Kasi may pera involved eh. And
Mm.
hard-earned money pa yun. So, um, yun, you check, background check talaga, tas mas
Mhm.
maganda if licensed professional or at least man lang registered yung company. Di ba?
Okay. Okay.
Ano rin yan eh, malaking bagay din yun. And
Yeah.
then, ako, for my projects, I usually ask 3 contractors
Mhm.
to bid for the project. Kasi kung isa lang, wala kang basis of comparison. So, kailangan um, pareho sila, tsaka dapat pareho sila ng scope na na binibid. Kasi
Mhm.
minsan, mas mababa tong isa, yun pala, kulang-kulang, di ba? Kulang-kulang
Yeah,
yung
yeah.
scope.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You have to review that. And then, ito pinaka-importante, King, na medyo hindi natin naiisip minsan eh. Ang
Yeah.
pinaka-importante sa akin, yung client, yung architect, yung interior designer, yung engineers, yan, yung contractor, lahat dapat sila, they get along well. Kasi pagka may
Mm.
ayaw mo siya, ayaw ko lang siya, kahit wala siya ginagawa, hindi ko lang siya gusto. Tapos
Mhm.
makatrabaho
Mhm.
mo,
Mhm.
magre-reflect sa output. So,
Talaga.
yeah. So, tsaka yung stress, yun, di ba? Minus na yung stress pag gusto mo yung mga katrabaho mo. So, I make sure that yung team na gagawa ng house mo, they
Mhm.
get along well. They should.
And 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 I guess based on the experience of KDG, how long has it been yung company?
10 years na siguro, more
10
than 10
years?
years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the 10 years of experience, alam mo na kung sino yung ibabagay mo. Halimbawa, arkitekto na to, ay, ito, bagay to kay Engineer A. 'Di ba? Na nami-mix and match mo na sila based on yung experience mo working with them.
Yes, oo. Tsaka
Right?
medyo may favorite architects din ako. Like, favorite ko, architect Sara Abadia from Cebu. Yan,
Ayan.
magaling.
Shout out! Shout out, Architect Sara.
Yan.
Sino pa? Sino pa? Para dun sa mga taong
Ako, baka
looking
may
for.
dapat pala
Ba-
hindi ako nagbanggit, baka may
Baka
magtampo.
may magtampo. Banggitin mo na lahat sila, di ba?
Okay na yan.
Alright, alright.
Dumami
So,
pa yung magtatampo.
any other important points from, building your dream house? You've started off by saying, di ba, get a team, right? Get a team to work on it. And preferably, the a licensed contractor to start off. Budget, you also did mention that if you have a set budget, then give that set budget to the team, diba? Or if open budget ka, which sana all open budget, diba? Then let your design team work on the quotation. What else do we need to be wary and be careful of? Peach?
Permits. So yan, permits. Minsan hindi to naaasikaso eh. So, bago ka gumawa ng bahay mo, kailangan ng building permit. Very important. And pag titirahan mo na yung bahay mo, kailangan ng occupancy permit. Very important also. Yan.
Medyo natigilan ako eh. No? Kamusta naman? Kamusta naman ang experience nyo, Ma'am Peach, sa pakikipag-usap sa pagkuha ng mga permit?
Luckily, si contractor or si architect ang gumagawa nun, hindi si ID. So, okay lang.
Yeah. And baka nga yun yung dahilan bakit IDR ang nilinya nyo at hindi architect or engineering kasi sila gagawa nun. Well, anyway, we have our own crosses, as they say, and I guess for you, ma'am, it's really cross of thinking about how to design and dealing with the characteristics of your clients, like what you mentioned earlier. Any last words to our viewers, ma'am?
Siguro, when you want to build your house, just go for it. No?
Yeah.
Minsan, tatakot ka kinakabahan ka Pero, if you have naman yung solid team, no, na mag-guide sa'yo, tutulong sa'yo, then go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sabi nga nila na isa yan sa mga physiological needs na talaga ng tao is having your own dream home. And you can make that happen if you get in touch with licensed people, those experienced, just like IDR Peach Gray of KGB Designs. So yun, maraming salamat once again for being here with us at Realty Realities and sharing your experiences as well as your beautiful designs, ma'am.
Thank you, Craig, and it's my pleasure to be here.
Nice. Sige. Well, that's about the Saturday afternoon we have here at Realty Realities. Another Saturday that's filled with beauty because of the designs that you've just seen from KGD Designs, right? And also, pointers. Yun naman yung tinuturo namin dito sa dito sa Realty Realities, that we learn to avoid the burn. So muli, maraming salamat sa panonood nyo. Thank you for the last time today. Thank you to the sponsors, Vista Residences, to Oh My Home, to Business Mirror, to Shift Cafe, and Q Bags by Candy. So this is about the Saturday that we have. Maraming salamat. God bless us all. At mabuhay po tayong lahat.